¿qué tal? Soy Lorena Ramirez. Hi, everyone, this is me again. In this occasion, we're gonna go to sorry, I was eating rice. We're gonna go to the to the MongoDB, and we're gonna see something which is interesting. Okay, I have realized that the clusters that you create at the beginning are the usual container to all the database that you have uh, in the free plan of MongoDB. So here I created a database that is called tasks, but it is on the clusters resources cluster. So what I'm going to do is very simple. I'm going to go here. I'm going to try to look for the MongoDB again. Let's go MongoDB Atlas, and I will show you something. I will sign in. I am signing in, but it is asking me to sign in because it's normal for them to ask it. Just like like to test that you are actually who you say you are. And I will tell you one thing that is important. You see that here on the connect on the database here, if I make the connect and I go, for example, to the drivers, you will see that here this connection string is saying resources cluster, okay? And after that, it says the app name, and it does not specify the database, but the database is specified down here. And that is something that I needed to know. I will repeat that. I needed to know that the database is not specified. So what I'm going to do is just to go to the project that we have. By the way, we are talking about a project of which is called, let's ignore this, and yes, let's put this here. Let's go here to the, you see the MongoDB URL. Let's see if it says that we are connected. And you see resources models. I am going to change that to the model that I want, which is actually, let's see, okay. You see test. Here says resource models and also says resources schemas. And I am going to change that to resource models to, instead of resource models, it's going to be a student's task. But I have to point to that uh, to that database. How? Well, let's look for the test, the word test on the whole project. And as you can see, the word test is not even on the environment here. It's here, but it's being ignored. Okay. What I'm going to do is just to change this out because this has changed because I have now a password. Okay. Let's add here the password. Password. And in the environment here, let's change this complete thing. By the way, I think that there's a maybe a yes, this one is better. We can change this to this, and on here I will put the password. You see this password? I will put password on uppercase like that. And the password is no more than a password that I have saved for the user. And that password, I think that I have it here on the clipping. Yes, it's here. Let's erase this. Let's erase this. There you go. Now, as simple as that. Now I am on the resources cluster. But what I want to point is to the task database. And for me to point to the student's task, I have to point here, students task. But there is something else that is missing. Here, as you can see, it says tests. How do I point to the task database when I am on the only pointing to the to the cluster? Well, that's something that is made by a code to the database. That's added here by a code. Let's see. Okay. Connection strings and also MongoDB connection strings. Let's see here. Okay, as you can see here, the last parameter is the name of the database. Here in the environment, we can go here and you can see that it says MongoDB.net, but it doesn't have the name of the database. In this case, I'm going to add it, task. Let's see if I am not wrong, and the name of the database is exactly that, task. So let's put it like that, task, and if I am not wrong, everything should work now. Okay, let's test it. Let's clear. I was making some tests before now, and they didn't work. Let's see now if they work. Remember that having errors is very, very common, so you don't have to be frustrated by it. This is authentication failed, and being honest, it should not give an authentication error, but let's see where is the authentication error. Let's see if it is on the emp password. Let's put it like this. Okay. Maybe like this. I don't know how to. Let's see how how to use m variables inside of the end file. That's something kind of weird to ask, but it's normal. Okay. Here you can see that. There you go. I have to use this. I was thinking that, but I was not sure. What I have to do is just to make to use the brackets here and close here, and that's it. Um, yes, yes, that's it. That's everything. Okay, let's save, and now let's make it again. And we got an error. That's weird. Up your arrow. That doesn't have much sense. And being honest, maybe I have to round this also in. Let's see now. And well, it said it's for a camel to enter through the eye of a needle than a reach. So let's stop here. I'm going to stop the video and I'm going to look for what may be happening because, being honest, I am not doing anything bad here. If I erase the tasks here, this also should work. I mean, because it's just pointing to the database. But apparently the problem is that or it doesn't have any password or something like that. I don't know. Let's see for a last try. Um, let's make a last try with our drivers here and the string that comes here. And here, let's change this password for this. Let's see. And another thing that maybe I need to use is the .m, but um, it should not be a problem, being honest. Let's go. And this is the last try. After this, I'm going to look for it to see what is the problem because this is. Oh, look, it's working. It's working. It's working. Okay. And let's even add the task. For example, task here, and let's see something before I add the task. Yes, let's see now. If it's working right now, it's a very good news, okay? Yes, it says that it's connected. So this is a very good news because it is going to save us a very huge amount of time. But the bad news is that I don't get why I can't use the password variable here. Maybe it's because I have to put this like this. I don't know. And in here, then I put this like this, and now it will work, or it should work. Okay, let's see. Let's see now. If it doesn't work, it's okay. We're gonna leave it there. Yes, it's just let's leave it like just like this. I'm going to change what needs to be changed in the next video because maybe we are missing something. I don't know what it is. So see you in the next video and thank you for watching. I hope that you have learned as much as me. And remember that Jesus Christ loves you. Bye bye.